Bud Light, the official sponsorship of Allie's bachelorette party. Or even drinking it. All right, Allie, so hopefully you are already hammered. I'm not sure when this is going to be played, so if you've already been drinking, hopefully this turns it up from an 8 or 9 to a 11. And if you haven't started drinking, hopefully this kicks it off pretty hard for you. So let me open up the email. Okay. There's 29 questions? Okay. Okay, question number 1. How did you meet? We met on a ski trip in New Hampshire at Bretton Woods. So it was like a friend of a friend thing. A bunch of my buddies have been going on this annual ski trip for a number of years. Allie was a friend of a friend. We met. She flirted with me, totally. Her line, I think the first line I knew she was flirting with me was, can I check your drink for poison? She didn't say it like that, but she pretty much did. Question number 2. What was your first official date? So our first official date was April 1st, 2016. We went to Boston. We went to this restaurant called La Suma. It's a very small Italian place. I picked it out. No big deal. It was great. It's an amazing first date. Had a lot of fun. Number 3, first kiss. Where and when? So our first kiss was actually on our first date. So after, we went to La Suma. We went to a bar. We walked around to a bar. I forget what the name of the bar was. Had a couple other drinks. Then after, we were walking around, I think towards Chris and Kel's old apartment. And I forget where it was, in the North End. And there was this like red door, small red door. And I remember pulling her in and giving her an old smooch. So that was our first kiss. Number 4. The first I love you. How did it happen? Who said it first? So how did it happen? It was actually after like a disagreement or like one of our first fights. I forget what it even was about. Allie can maybe provide some context. I don't remember. We've been drinking all day that day, but I remember saying I love you after that, and it was me. I said it first. Number 5. What is your favorite thing about her? These questions, okay. My favorite thing about Allie has to be her selflessness. She puts a lot of people, or pretty much everyone, first before herself. She's always planning parties. She's always interested in having other people have a great time. And that's one of my favorite things about Allie, besides her butt. Number 6. What is her favorite thing about you? Oh, shit. If I had to guess, I think it would be I'm very optimistic. Just look for the the bright side and the positivity and everything. So maybe that. Taking a guess there. Not really sure. Number 7. When did you know you were going to marry her? I knew I was going to marry Allie pretty early on. I think after our first date, that was April 1st. When I went on my first Block Island trip, what was that, a few months after that, I knew then that I was going to marry her. I actually told Ortiz when I was hammered that I was going to marry her. So it was pretty early on, a few months. Number 8. What do you find most attractive about her? I'm not sure if this is a physical question or a character question, but because it's a bachelorette party, you guys are drinking, I'm assuming physical. I'm going to go with her butt, her booty. Number 9. What does she find most attractive about me? Shit. I would guess my eyes, my blue eyes. I don't know. This is great. Number 10. All right. What is something you do that gets under her skin / irritates her the most? uh, Easily, when she is frustrated or wants to vent about something, I tend not to listen, and I tend to try to, give advice when I should just sit there and listen. I do that way too much. Um, 11. What is something she does that gets under your skin the most? Um, uh, I would say she tends to leave a lot of her laundry in the dryer. So every time, or the washroom, I'm trying to go do a load of laundry, shit's always in there. So I'd say that. Number 12. What was she wearing the first time you met her or on your first date? The first time I met her, I think she was wearing her ski pants. And I don't think she's wearing her jacket. She's wearing like some pullover. That's kind of vague. So let's try to do the first date. I honestly don't remember what she was wearing on her first date. I remember she looked amazing. I just don't remember what she was wearing. It was jeans, and I think she had like a polka dot shirt on. I'm not sure. Sorry, that was probably vague. You're probably drinking after that one. 13. What is your favorite thing that she cooks? She cooks these chicken or buffalo chicken like meatballs with buffalo sauce in this cast iron skillet. Those are delicious. Very, very good. Number 14. What is her favorite thing that you cook for her? I would say I do these chicken thighs that I make on the cast iron skillet. Put some like seasoning on it, kind of not broil. As you can see how amazing I am at cooking. I don't even know the terms. But I kind of burn the skin, flip it over, and we put it in the oven for a bit. Usually some green beans or something like that. I think she really likes that. 15. What is her worst habit? Worst habit? I think I might have to parlay back to the previous one. I think she's a little messy. She has a lot of stuff she'll try to justify, but she's pretty messy. I was a messy girl. It's probably her worst habit. 16. What would you say is your worst habit? Besides the not listening thing when she's venting, I think it would be I have some really smelly farts, like really, really bad. There's been some times where I have to move around in bed because my farts smell so bad. So yeah, that and farting. 17. You think she is sexiest when blank? Naked. Sexiest when naked. 18. What is the funniest thing she does or says? The funniest thing. I love when she gets hammered and she does this. She goes, huh? She like pulls her arm back and she's like, huh? Like she's like pretending to fight people. She's like, huh? What'd you say? Huh? Usually does it when she's really drunk. It's hilarious. 19. What would she say is the funniest thing you do or say? I don't know if it's me. We've done it both, but we have this like noise off. It's the weirdest thing we've ever done. But I think we were high or drunk or bub or maybe not. But we just had these noise offs and we were just geeking out. That's the hardest I've laughed with Allie for sure. It was so awesome. 20. Who is her number one celebrity crush? I don't know, but I know it's a girl. It's not a guy. It's this girl. She has like tattoos on her back. She has like a shorter haircut. I honestly forget her name. She's a model. But yeah, that's her number one celebrity crush for sure. I don't remember her name though. But I feel like that's close enough where if she says the name and you guys look it up, that I think we'll be on the same page there. 21, who is your number one celebrity crush? It is, what's her face? Wonder Woman? I think her name is, Gal Gadot. She's my number one celebrity crush. 22, what is your least favorite food? Favorite food for me, Doritos. I don't know if that's a food or not, but it's my favorite snack. My least favorite food, this is going to sound insane, but I'm not a big fan of certain seafood. Like lobster, it's not my least favorite, but I mean, I like a lot of food, but I'm just not, I can't remember the last time I ordered lobster. Not a fan. 23, what is her least favorite food? Well, this is the easiest question out of all of them. Her favorite food is Chinese food. I don't know if that has to be a dish or something, but it's Chinese food. Or if I had to pick something, it would be crab rangoons. And her least favorite food, well, I think that's a trick question for her because she loves everything about food. So I'm going to go, she doesn't have one because she is obsessed with food and she would literally eat anything. 24. What is your most embarrassing moment? Wow. Shit. My most embarrassing moment? I have a feeling that Allie might bring this story up. But I'm denying because it's not true, but she hangs her hat on it. We were watching figure skating, and she thinks I got a boner because I was watching figure skating, but not because of figure skating. I guess that's my most embarrassing moment. 25. What is her most embarrassing moment? 25. Her most embarrassing moment would be she was dead asleep. I was next to her. She farted in her sleep. She was dead asleep. Farted in her sleep. Woke up, rolled over, and looked at me like, was that you? Because it smelled so bad. I was like, geek out. I was like, no, it was you. It was amazing. It's one of my favorite stories. But I have to guess that's her most embarrassing moment. What is my favorite song? Oh, that's tough. My favorite song? Big trance guy, so I love trance songs. I don't think you even know the name of the trance songs that I like. Or Tropical House. I'm going to go Tropical House. The Matoma Notorious B.I.G. one. I forget the name of the song. But that's probably one of my favorite songs. 27. What is her favorite song? It's definitely by Taurus Riley. It's called Superman. I forget the name of the song, but there's how does it go? It's oh my god, I forget the name of the song. It's definitely something by Taurus Riley. So I'm not sure how you guys are gonna dictate if she gets the answer correct or not if I don't name the song, but it's something. Can I cheat real quick? Can I look it up? I think it's like Superman or something. Hold on. I'm Googling it. I'm cheating. Taurus Riley. Is it super? Yeah, I think I go Taurus Riley Superman. Yep, this song. Probably I'm going to go with that. That's my guess. Taurus Riley Superman. Okay. 28. If she could get rid of one piece of clothing in your closet, what would it be? I'm pretty sure she's already done this, but I had this cut-off shirt that I wore for working out, and she thought I looked like the biggest douchebag in the world wearing it, so she threw it away. So it's already happened. Yeah, it was like I bought it at like Kohl's or something. It cost like $10. Yeah, she already tossed that shit. 29. Do you want to have kids? If so, how many? Yeah. So, do you want to have kids? Question. Yes, we do want to have kids. 2. If so, how many? I think we talked about a specific number, but I think we want 2. I think the starting number is 2, and then I think after that we'll we'll reassess if we want any more. But I think 2 is the target. 2 little munchkins. And yeah, that's it. So, Allie, hopefully did you some justice here. Hopefully you're hammered by now. I hope you guys are having a great time. Take a bunch of shots for me, get extra drunk. Look forward to talking to you on the trip and you getting absolutely hammered. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of Allie's life. She loves you guys. Love you guys all to death. She always talks about you guys, and have a great, great friggin' time.